with a beautiful old friend of mine. It is the gorgeous Paul Taylor. Hi Paul, how are you?
Hello Brad, can we just clarify, I'm a friend you've known a long time, not so much of the old.
Okay,
And-
right. Thanks for coming and have a chat with me, because what we're talking about today is there's many celebrations that we can have, and you know, like marriage if you choose to have it, or birthday, some people choose not to have them. But there's one celebration you can't get rid of,
Yeah.
which is funerals.
Yeah.
And it's also the only celebration that you have no control over, because you're dead. Sorry about that.
What? Yeah.
So, what I want to do
Yeah.
is I want to have, because I am a bit of a control freak,
Yeah.
I want to have total control
Yeah.
over my funeral.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's a conversation that no one ever has. Oh, okay, I'm obviously wrong.
No. Well, I think it depends what you've had in your life as to whether you've had that conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously not dwelling on negatives.
No, not at all.
No. But, so tell me, because you've had some not very nice stuff.
No, it's because I suffered a lot of deaths.
Right,
From,
okay.
So it's not, and death actually I don't see as a negative thing anyway. An illness as a negative thing.
Well, talk more
But-
about that. Why?
Well, it's part of life. So
Okay.
don't treat it as negative.
So, are you the sort of person where it is definitely a celebration of life?
Definitely, and that's why as well I don't actually want a funeral. Once I'm dead, I just want to be burnt off and sent away. I don't want anybody around. So
Right.
I want my funeral before I die, so hopefully it won't be an
Hence why you were
accident.
Beforehand. Okay.
Yeah, I want a big party that I'm there for.
So, you want a pre-funeral party?
Yeah, so I can actually say goodbye to everybody, and then when I'm gone, nobody has to do anything.
Later, chuck me in a
Yeah,
box.
have your tears in private or your laughs.
Okay, basically, instead of planning a funeral, we're going to plan a party
Yes.
for you. Oh, I definitely am going to treat my funeral a bit like it's a performance. So it's like your opening number, your big number in the middle, your end of Act 1, and then your finale, which is your audience
Okay.
leaving. That's how I look at my funeral.
Okay.
And also, just to make it a bit light-hearted, that's how...
Oh yeah, mine. That's why I've had so much trouble because my trying to get. I don't want. You know me. I go for the drama. I go for the big emotion. I thought, no, that's.
It's not what you want for your funeral, because you've done that all throughout your life.
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, so your first number.
Right. Okay. Because I'm going to be there,
Yeah.
and I want everybody up dancing.
Okay.
And what always will get me up dancing, no matter what mood I'm in, is Le Freak by Chic.
As in, Africa.
Yeah.
Nice. So is that like your entrance song?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Amazing. Right. So talk about the freak then. So when was why do you love that song so much?
Okay, well, I am lucky enough to remember when clubs started and disco started.
Right.
And there were loads of, it was such a golden period for music. There was punk, there was mod, there was everything going on. And then disco hit the scene. And
Paul turned up his secret. I'm ready.
I never wore sequins, I wore as little as I possibly could.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's me now. But,
Yeah, well, when you
that's
have
not true at all.
Well,
I go out in a onesie like pajamas.
yeah, but it's always undone quite well. Sorry.
So hold on, what sort of clubs did you go to?
Oh, Heaven was the very first.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I went. The opening night of Limelight.
Sorry, for those of you that don't know, Heaven is like a massive gay club just underneath Charing Cross train station.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's brilliant. Actually, my two brothers who are like Billy and Joe, straight and straight.
Yeah.
It's one of Billy's favourite nights out. He was just like, I went there, I was like dancing, and everyone was just loving life. And I'm just like, amazing, Bill, because you're a big straight man, and that's why you loved it so much.
Yeah, well, when it started, it wasn't quite so friendly to people who weren't of a gay persuasion.
Oh, really?
Well, it was maybe too friendly is the word,
Right,
rather than
okay.
unfriendly. And it was sticky floors.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Because
well,
everyone spilt their drink everywhere.
yes, that's why. Sorry, I was going to make another comment then, but I won't. Oh,
Oh, spilt it down.
yeah, it got me a bit excited. That's how it happens. Le Freak, say Chic. And there was loads of brilliant numbers, and when I was going through everything, there's so many. I could have gone with like Lost in Music, Sister Sledge, and all of those, but Le Freak, whenever I hear it, as you know, because you've been out with me,
Yeah.
when I dance, I basically forget what's happening or how I look even,
Yeah.
or
You
how
know
it's
that-
affecting.
You know that phrase like dance like nobody's watching, and everyone goes, yeah, that's what I do, but no one actually does. They still like go, do I look thin? Am I okay? Mr. Taylor actually dances like no one's watching.
Yeah.
Basically, Shakira's hips have got nothing on Paul. It's amazing.
And whilst I dance like nobody's watching, after a while, because of the way I dance, nobody is watching. But Le Freak, it was because I never did drugs, even though I grew up in that period. Le Freak was the first record I danced to that I completely forgot where I was, especially when it got to that middle bit, where it's the chorus, and the musical, just the music break. Oh my God.
Now I'm going to ask you something, because...
I'm not going to dance.
No, just make the stuff off. No, the fact that, we're totally going off piece, but
Yeah.
the fact that you've never done drugs, in those times, that just really shocked me.
Really?
Yeah.
I was terrified. It wasn't because, oh no, you shouldn't do drugs. You shouldn't do drugs.
No, don't.
But that wasn't the reason I steered clear of them. It terrified me. I thought if I did start them, I wouldn't be able to stop. I would be, yes, I'll have a little pill, see what it's like, and then you'd find me 3 months later in the corner.
Oh, okay.
And going, sorry, that may be a bit too much.
No, not at all.
So no, I always steered clear. They terrified me. All my friends did them. I never drank till I was 23.
Oh, wow. All these things I've learned about.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
In
was
my- yeah, in
clubbing
my
from
head.
15.
In my head, I'm just like, Paul had a great time in the 80s, though.
I did.
But not with drugs.
No, music and just
Oh, she's
clothes.
such a thespian.
We made our own clothes. A lot of people do now, but those times you couldn't buy the clothes you wanted to
Well,
wear.
because you also went to Taboo as well, didn't you? That
Yes.
was, Boy George's
Yeah.
nightclub. And
Yeah.
Like that's
Well, all the clubs were amazing because they were new. Every club was totally different. A lot of the times now I do get frustrated because you go to clubs and you might as well be in the same club that you went to last week.
yeah. They're all very generic.
Yeah, but then people were going to have a good time. That's what they were going for, and you had a good time.
And my thing is, looking back, because I'm a massive fan of Lee Bowery, as you know.
Yeah.
Just the fashion.
Oh, it was incredible. That's what I mean. You couldn't buy the clothes you wanted to wear.
No.
So you had to make them. My biggest argument with my mum was I came back from a tour. I can't even remember what I was touring now. And before I'd gone away, I'd bought myself a pair of, oh my God, beige jumbo cords. I don't even know whether you can still get that fabric anymore. And I'd taken out the seams. I was only 16, 17, I think at the time. But I'd taken out the side seam of the trouser, cut a huge gap, and then I'd laced it with bright yellow, thick nylon
Sounds
cord.
fun.
It was, thank you. Only showed about an inch of flesh, but...
Which is nothing for you.
I never showed anything that shouldn't be shown.
no.
I very rarely show anything that shouldn't be shown. I came back and my mum had thrown them out.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a blazing row. I've never been as angry in my life, which I don't care. I didn't like them. And you've seen some of the things I wear. Why she took offence to those, I don't. Maybe she hated jumbo cord.
Well, if I'm honest, by the sounds of it, beige jumbo cord with yellow ribbon, I'm probably out as well.
Yeah.
I'm out. Okay, so that's your first one, Le Freak.
Yes.
Now, okay, so at your what?
It's all right. Yeah, because of what you were saying, breaking them. See, oh no, carry on.
No, it's your party. You do what you want.
I think it's your party. I'm just a guest, but I'm liking being the guest. And I was thinking, right, because I want people like you and other people I know who are fantastic entertainers to sing and have a good time.
Fine.
Obviously, I will be singing as well because it's captive. It's my funeral. They'll have to stay.
Like this.
No.
No, I'll be like, oh, go on, Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to come with jumbo bass. That's what's going to happen.
My party, so all of those sort of songs, they're the ones I sort of got rid of. So I thought everybody will expect that of me. So no, I'm going to go with nothing that's too meaningful, nothing that's too big or joyous or over the top.
Right.
So, oh God. So actually I went with something I love listening to. And when I did a short list, I got the short list down to 87.
Oh, she loves the show.
And then I started going through and I thought, this is ridiculous. Right, the first three that I start that make me smile, they're the ones I'll talk about. And one is David Bowie, Nature Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, because it makes me feel good. Even though it's quite, when you initially hear it, I think it's quite like, people think like that. That's the sort of, it's such a gorgeous message. It makes me smile. It makes me happy.
For you.
Love is everything. No, I know that sounds really wanky, but it's not. I totally believe that. And that is, I think, the way I have totally lived my life.
Okay.
That has, and still is, that's what means everything to me.
What is your final song?
Now this doesn't close the night
because
we'll need a lift after, because it's not maudlin, but it's a very well-known song, but it's a particular version of it that I love, and it's Dusty Springfield's version.
Of Dusty,
Yeah. Windmills of Your Mind. I wanted something, and not too heavy or deep or anything.
That is fairly...
No, wait.
Okay, right.
Yeah. No, it is. I'll grant you that. But I didn't want anything that was... I can play that for any mood I am in whatsoever, and it fits. And every Sunday morning would be my mum's, her record collection. Well, I'd come home from school, radio would always be on, there would always be music, but Sunday morning was my mum getting the roast ready and her music on. We'd come down from bed, it would always be her record on, we'd start peeling the spuds, her records would go right the way through until Match of the Day came on. Or whatever it was, no, because that was on a Saturday, I can't remember what was on a Sunday. But yeah, her music. It was her music day, yeah. If I die within an accident, this obviously is not going to happen.
Yeah.
But if it's something I know is going to come up, because I do not want to be around with certain things, I want to enjoy my life, so I'll have a party. I did plan it already.
Yeah.
So.
Just hang